This is the third video in the 8-video series. In this video, I will show you how to achieve the floaty and random movement of the investor in the Investor Spree game. We'll utilize physics to get our desired effect. First, let's change the bounce property of the investor and make it 100. Next, make the investor's mass really low and set it to 1. To make the investor bounce properly, we'll have to change his collision box to a circle. As you can see, he's bouncing, but he falls way too quickly. Go to the behaviors of the investor and add a set gravity behavior from the physics category. We'll switch the gravity from -25 to -2. This will make him much more floaty. We also want to lock the investor's rotation so he doesn't topple over. Go to Graphics and add the lock rotation behavior. To make the investor move side to side, we will add a timer from the custom category with a start delay of 0 and connect it to the set velocity behavior from the physics category. This will constantly update the horizontal speed of the investor and force it to a value that we desire. So as you saw when I played the game, the investor got stuck on the right invisible wall. We want him to turn around and start going the other way. To do this, we'll add a collided behavior to check when the investor hits the empty object on the right. Tap on the existing set velocity behavior you have on your canvas, and tap the input graphic with the arrow to create a change value behavior for the X input. This lets you change the horizontal speed of the investor on the fly. Connect the collided behavior to the change value behavior and set the change value behavior to -5. We'll do the exact same thing for the left empty object wall. But for the left wall, we'll set the value for 5 to go towards the right direction. As you can see, when the investor hits the right wall, he goes back toward the left, and when he hits the left wall, he goes back toward the right. But the investor graphic still doesn't flip around. For flipping, we will constantly check the investor's velocity, and when it is less than -1, we will make him face the left, and when it is greater than 1, we will make him face the right. To check if his velocity is below, above, or equal to a certain value, we can use the if behavior found under Advanced Logic. To get the value of the investor's velocity, we can use the get velocity behavior under Advanced Physics. Notice how I'm feeding the value from get velocity into the input of the if behavior. So when the velocity is less than -1, we want to use the set flip behavior to turn off the investor's flip property. And when the velocity is greater than 1, we want to use the set flip behavior to turn on the investor's flip property. Now when we play, the investor should face the correct direction of his movement. Let's make the investor's horizontal movement more random. We will make him change his horizontal velocity to a random number between -7 and 7 every 3 seconds. To do this, first add a timer and set the start delay to 3. Next, add a random number behavior from logic. Set the minimum to -7 and the maximum to 7. Generate another change value behavior for the set velocity behavior's x input, and feed the random number result into the change value behavior. As you can see, his movement is much more random now, but he eventually stops bouncing. To fix this, we need to set the grip of the invisible walls to 0 so that the walls don't add any frictional force to our investor. In the next video, I will be showing you how to get the investor to randomly throw items towards the player.